Welcome back to my shop. So it's a big push to get this die filer project finished. It seems to be taking forever. Of course you have to realise that I'm now on senior time, so in an 8-hour shift that produces about 3 hours work, and then those pesky little gremlins that keep hiding my tools. That's very frustrating. Never mind, that's just the way it is. Also, a few viewers have asked about the clock that you often hear ticking in the background. So in my next video will also be a clock review. So that's something exciting to look forward to. Or it may be a disappointment. We'll see. But anyway, this video is a bit of an update. Just showed some of the progress that's been done since my last video. My next video will be the project complete. So we'll see if it actually works. I hope you enjoy the video. Got a bit of silver soldering in this one. We're on the drilling machine, we're on the milling machine, we're on the lathe. I've made a start building the stand. At the moment I think it's about 4 inches too high. Okay, so I'm busy making the file holders. So I already have one done previously, which was for a round file. So this is going to be for square files. So the biggest one is just under 16mm square. So I'll just put a slot in here and make this in 2 halves. And silver solder them together. So that's a nice job for the horizontal mill. I've already done some for the triangular files. So that's for the bigger one. And there's a piece to go on to silver solder. So I'll put some dowels in here between these two parts for the silver solder to run into as well, and that'll add some strength to the silver solder joint. I've also started making one for the rectangular files, so that will get silver soldered in. Okay, then that's it cut in half on the bandsaw. So I made it a nice fit on this piece of tool steel, so that I could use it to align the 2 halves. And then I'll drill and ream for some dowel pins, which will keep it in alignment for silver soldering. Okay, that's it ready for drilling. I've got it clamped down on a 1, 2, 3 block. So I'll just quickly drill and ream these 2 holes off camera. So I've drilled and reamed the holes. I've cleaned them with soap and water and a bit of acetone. So I'm using some pre-mixed flux. Just paint that on. I did put a flat on these pins so that air can escape when I put it into the hole. It also gives a path for the silver solder to go in as well. Right, we'll put that in the soldering bay. So I've got quite a lot of weight on there, pushing down. So I'm hoping that's enough to close the joint when the solder melts. I'm going to use my oxypropane torch because it puts a lot of heat in a lot quicker than just the propane torch. So let's hope it all goes okay. So I'll face it off square and to lengthen the lathe. So these now need to be turned round, so what I think I'll do is I'll knock these corners off on a horizontal mill, then put it in the lathe and turn it to size. That's O1 under, that should be perfect. Okay, that's it turned up. So this section here has then ended up a bit too thin for a decent size grip screw. So I turned up a ring and I pressed it on. And that's given me a bit more material to put in an M6 grip screw. And on this end I put in an M5. So we've got two grip screws here and two grip screws here. So here's, I've got 2 square files. Here's one. Put it in. Tighten down. It's unfortunate you've got to use 2 different size screw Allen keys, but never mind. There we go. So I've also got these smaller files. So that's got a 1/4 inch shank, and all these other ones have an 1/8 inch shank. So I already had this file adapter for this round file, which is 1/2 inch. So what I did was I adapted to hold the smaller files. So I drilled and named it 1/4 inch, put a flat on for the grip screw, milled a piece out and made a matching piece to go in there, so it becomes like a collet. So the file goes in and that goes on, and then it goes in there. Tighten down the 2 grip screws. So that works out quite nice. And I did the same for the other ones with the 1/8 inch shank. Exactly the same. So I thought that was quite a nice little solution. That's all the file holders done. 9 in total, plus 2 adaptive collets. So that's been quite a lot of work. So we're on the final push now to finish this project. Many of these parts still need a little bit of finishing off. The majority need a good cleaning up. Some need painting. So that's what I'll be concentrating on over the next week or 2. And I've made good progress with the stand. It's almost complete as well. I had 3 colours of paint available: black, red and silver, so it ended up silver. What's that? A new clock.